From WHIG-TV, this is NewsBreak 31. Now, here's Marie Torres.
Your regularly scheduled broadcast to bring you a WHIG-TV NewsBreak update. I'm Marie Torres. We're here today in Nashville at the Nash County Board of Commissioners meeting where local government and concerned citizens are here to continue the battle over whether the fourth largest chicken processing plant in the nation, Sanderson Farms, will come to this area. With several items on the agenda at Monday's meeting, one particular ongoing debacle brought in the crowd. Before going into the explanation of the amendments to the county's Unified Development Ordinance, or the UDO, approved by the county's planning board, the council allowed general public comment. People for Sanderson Farms coming in were more in attendance than in prior meetings, stating that with high unemployment, we should not refuse a company that is hoping to bring in 1,100 jobs to the area.
The Chamber has approximately 750 member businesses. We received a little over 300 responses to our survey. 75% of our members felt the Chamber should support the facility. Only 8% of our members felt the Chamber should oppose the facility. Numerous comments were received from our members with their responses. Some expressed concern that environmental issues raised would need to be addressed and responsible practices followed in connection with the facility. We have confidence this is taking place. The prevailing sentiment expressed by our members, as evidenced by the almost 10-to-1 ratio of our membership that expressed strong support, even in the early stages of the process, was at 1,100 jobs for people in Nash, Edgecombe, and Wilson counties, with the wages and insurance benefits that would be offered, and the commensurate relief to our strained unemployment and Medicaid burdens, made this project a desirable one for our area.
William Daugherty, a Wilson resident, said he apologizes for his own local government for their opposition of Sanderson Farms and says more Wilson citizens feel the same way.
The other citizens of Wilson support for the allowance of Sanderson Farms to come into our area. As the man that just spoke before me has stated, it would bring 1,100 jobs or possibly more to the area, and these jobs are very necessary in both counties. In Wilson County, we are suffering from over 10% unemployment, and the poor are very pushed and hurt by the unavailability of jobs. And this is a primary requirement. This is something that the nation is suffering from also. It is very important that these jobs be allowed to come into our area and our communities to help support the poor. Also, I know that the Wilson County and Wilson City administration has been against this company, Sanderson Farms, coming into the area, but their basis is, I think, a fear factor of what they're trying to present. You know, it's like the Chicken Little theory, the sky is falling, but the sky is not falling.
Even so, those who are against Sanderson Farms still came and made their voice known.
Following questions. Am I convinced that my county commissioners and other commissioners have our best interest at heart? No. This has become even more noticeably evident after learning that you commissioners are considering omitting the special use clause from the zoning ordinance. Found. Am I of the strong opinion that the historical slogan, taxation with no representation, adequately describes this horrible situation? Yes, precisely.
I want to first of all address the issue that the gentleman from Wilson just brought up, that water was not affected. In August of 2003, in Bryan, Texas, Sanderson was fined $20,400 for violating permits. It exceeded its effluent limits, and it failed to prevent an unauthorized discharge. In January 2006, Bryan, Texas, Sanderson was fined for violating wastewater discharge permit. They paid the fine, and they made improvements. Between March 2006 and November 2009, Sanderson received 7 notices of violations. According to the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality, the Bryan plant reported 3 effluent violations, September 18th, 2009, wastewater came within 2 inches of going over a berm behind the plant. And do you know what Sanderson did? They brought in trucks of dirt to cover it up.
We'd like to mention that at least 2 Rocky Mount City Council members voiced their approval of the plant coming in, as well as the president of North Carolina Wesleyan College, some unemployed citizens, and business owners. All in all, the main issues that rested in today's meeting were that Sanderson Farms could bring in more than 1,000 jobs. Sanderson Farms could also pollute our air and water resources. Sanderson Farms could help spark our economic growth, or Sanderson Farms could further help classify our region as underdeveloped with low skills and low-paying jobs. In the end, Council did approve the amendments of the UDO despite much confusion. Tune in tonight and tomorrow as we further flesh out this story. For WHIG TV, I'm Marie Torres. Now back to your regularly scheduled broadcast.